I researched online and it seemed like y'all had the best program in our area and it was all inclusive and it was the whole support package between, the naturopath, the doctor, the nutritionist and the counselor. I felt like that was the combination you really needed to not just do this and then forget about it, to actually make it a lasting kind of regime in your health journey. My specific condition, I was very lethargic. You just didn't have a lot of energy. Now I do have a lot of energy. I I was able to get off of about, 4 to 5 medications that I really didn't want to be on, and that was my ultimate goal. So I was able to kind of like self correct your body and give it what it needs to kind of self heal. So I think that that is just a massive weight off of your shoulders to be able to say that, hey, I came off toxic medications that I didn't want to take, but I had to take it because that was the only option. And a lot of other things have cleared up too. So now we're finally getting past all those, well, you had to take this medication because of this symptom, and then because of that medication you had to take another one. So it just kind of compounds and masks the underlying issue. And now that I've gotten all those superficial ones out of the way that are unnecessary, we're starting to maybe see what it was, the overall underlying cause, which they didn't even know about before. So I think that that's just a huge thing when you've been searching for 20 years as to, well, this is what they say is wrong with me, but I don't feel that that's right. So that is your peace of mind, and I guess that validation that, like, hey, what they said is not necessarily what's right. So my emotional well-being, I would say that there's kind of a depression tied into feeling bad and not having energy to do anything, and feeling like you're kind of just a victim to your body. So now it's, I feel more cohesively aligned, that like my mind, my body, my emotions, like we're all working together towards the same goal of a healthy, better life. I think that that's it's just the overall, you know the overall picture is just so much better. Now I feel like there is like a silver lining through like all the medical and everything like that. I feel in a better headspace as far as taking control of my own health and not always, having to rely on pills or chemicals and things like that you really don't honestly want in your body. So I feel like that is just a huge breakthrough, to actually feel like you're taking your own medical care back into your hands, and not, how all the doctors have always been like, oh, well, here's a script. Okay, we'll see you like 3 months later. No, this was more like, now I know what I'm putting in my body. I know what I'm thinking. I know like what my body is responding to based on the test. So I think it's just an overall, you feel more empowered about your own body, your own health, and just that journey that you're going through. Oh, I think the knowledge that you take away. I think that's the biggest thing, is that I'm going to say, like, my generation, maybe we didn't grow up ingredient conscious as we probably should have been. And I think that that is a huge factor. That is one of the biggest takeaways, is building that habit of constantly checking what's in there, because you honestly, it's very deceptive the way the whole food industry and the whole medical industry too, um, kind of boxes you in a square, and like, this is where you're going to always stay at. And to actually break free from that, it's quite liberating, because you realize that there's a grander picture out there, as far as your health and holistic communities and support out there. And Absolutely. I would definitely recommend Waterleaf for anybody that's on a journey to take control of their health. I mean, they definitely offer the comprehensive. I think you're it's the whole body, it's the emotions, it's the what your physical symptoms are, it's your nutrition, it's definitely everything cohesive. And that I think sets Waterleaf apart from a lot of the other ones is you only get one aspect. Here it's you got the whole package. So like what's your mind thinking in this process, and you start to kind of self-evaluate the overall picture so you can change your habits so that these are lasting just kind of regimens that you incorporate into your life. It's a lot easier that way, or for me it was. So yeah, that's why I would recommend Waterleaf.